Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the November polish pickup. I do have Cooper running around in here with me. I am stealing his room for today, so pardon that. If you don't know what polish pickup is, every month a bunch of different indie makers get together and they contribute one product to the polish pickup site. And everybody bases off a universal theme, and this month's theme is the red carpet. Also, some products are what we call capped, and that just means that there are only a limited number of those products available during the ordering window, which is November 6th through the 9th this month. Each maker sets their own price and cap, so in the description box below I will link the polish pickup site. I will link their Instagram page and my Instagram where you can see more swatches of everything from today's video. I've been talking for what seems like forever, and I hope I'm not missing anything. I have 11 products to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started. So first, from Anchor and Heart Lacquer, we have So Much Sexy Face. This is described as a deep blue with purple undertones with a magenta to copper to gold multi-chrome shift and a scattering of tiny baby blue iridescent glitters. This will be $12.50, and there is no cap. Formula on this is wonderful. I got this completely opaque in 2 coats. I think these little baby blue glitters in here are super duper cute. I've never seen something like that in a multi-chrome, and it works really well. I do enjoy application with Anchor and Heart Lacquer. It does have the wide paddle brush with the rounded edge, so it does make it does make application really easy to get up close to your cuticle without doing any accidental flooding. You are going to want Topcoat to finish this off. It does dry on the dull side, but even with those glitters, nothing really dries textured and nothing is super difficult to remove. So my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats of So Much Sexy Face and the Very Fast Topcoat, which I will talk about in a second. So Anchor and Heart's other product this month is their Very Fast 5 Free Fast Dry Topcoat in the scent Here Goes Muffin. So the scent description reads, it has bright top notes of cranberry and orange, lemon, citrus, followed by notes of coconut milk, warm melted butter, and vanilla drizzle. This is $6.50, and there is no cap. I have loved and used Anchor & Heart's Very Fast Quick Dry Top Coat for a long time. I've had 0 issues with shrinkage, with bubbles, with it not drying fast enough. This is a really solid top coat. The scent on it is really nice. I don't love the artificially sweet scents, but I think the balance of the coconut milk scent in this makes it really nice. So I really like their Very Fast 5 Free Fast Dry Top Coat. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 1 coat of this over their other product this month, So Much Sexy Face. Up next, from Colors to Carole, we have Pop the Rose. This is described as a metallic rose gold with holographic micro flakes, iridescent chameleon flakes, and an aurora shimmer. This will be $12.50, and there's a cap of 250 bottles in the US and 10 in the UK. Formula on this was excellent. I had no running, pulling, or staining. It's nice and reflective on the nail. I did get it completely opaque in 2 coats. These little iridescent flakes that are in here do stand out against the metallic base, but only in certain lightings. I noticed, like in the brighter kind of outdoor lightings, you're definitely not going to be able to see it, but in low indoor lightings, you can definitely see these bright iridescent flakes in this beautiful metallic base, and it works together really nicely. You are going to want top coat. It does dry dull, but nothing's going to dry textured. Removal on this one is not difficult as far as scrubbing for a glitter would be, but it is very messy. Many cotton balls used on a removal of this one. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats of Pop the Rose and a glossy top coat. Up next, from Damn Nail Polish, we have Jungle Dress. This is described as a neon green holographic polish packed with green, blue, and gold glitters. This will be $12.50, and there's a cap of 95 bottles in the US and 5 in the UK. This to me screams St. Patrick's Day. I think it's beautiful. She hit the inspiration beautifully. Most of the time I will tell you a maker's inspiration, but since all of these were kind of based off of red carpet photos, they all are just photos. I don't have an inspiration to actually tell you. Anyway, formula on this was great. I got it completely opaque in 2 coats. Depending on your application, you might want to go for 3. There's a ton of glitter in here. They do spread out easily and evenly across the nail. You don't really have to work to get them to do so, like no glitter placement or manipulation or anything like that. You will want top coat to smooth this out. It does dry with some serious texture. I do recommend a thicker kind of glitter eating glossy top coat to finish this off, and removal will be difficult. So my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats of Jungle Dress and a glossy top coat. Up next from by Dany Vianna, we have Satisfied. This is described as a pastel yellow curly base with dark flakes and black glitters. This will be $11.50, and there's a cap of 420 bottles in the US and 30 in the UK. Formula on this is wonderful for being a yellow polish. I got it completely opaque in 2 solid coats. You get a good amount of glitter out. It's not an overwhelmingly ton of glitter, but it looks like a nice cute speckled manicure. This is something that's, like, in my opinion, perfect for like Easter time and spring. It's very, very beautiful. I didn't have any staining with this. It is a super pigmented yellow though, so I would recommend going in with a base coat just to protect yourself from any staining. You will want top coat to finish this off, smooth things over, and removal will take some scrubbing. So my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats of Satisfied and a glossy top coat. Up next from the Deeva, we have It's All Gucci. This is described as a black to colorless thermal with various green glitters and flakies. This will be $13, and there is no cap. I love this polish. One of my favorite color combinations of all time has always been black and green, and this is so pretty. Formula is excellent. I did do 3 coats of this. I understand that the colorless state never gets opaque in the base, but I did want to try to hide as much of my nail line as possible in the warm state with all of this beautiful green glitter. So the black was completely opaque in 2 coats. If you aren't picky, you can definitely stop at that 2 coats. Going off on a tangent there, formula was fantastic. No running, pulling, or staining. The glitter is easy to spread out across the nail. You might have to do some kind of manipulation because there's so much in here that you don't want like a traffic jam of glitters in one spot. So you might have to move some of them around just a little bit, but it's not difficult at all, and it's worth the payoff. You are going to want top coat to finish this off. It does dry seriously textured because of all this glitter, and it is going to be seriously difficult to remove because of all the glitter. Worth it. In my swatch photo, you're going to see 3 coats of It's All Gucci and a glossy top coat. Up next from Lollipop Posse Lacquer, we have Let Me Hold It Lightly. This is described as a seafoam green jelly filled with lavender shimmer and a purple to green to blue shifting iridescent flake. This will be $13, and there is no cap. This kind of leans more like sky robin's egg blue to me instead of a seafoam green, kind of like my short color. Formula on this was really good. I did 3 coats to get it up to opacity. It's not too thick or too thin. The flakes that are in here are easy to manipulate across the nail. This kind of gives, again, that nice ethereal look on the nail that I really gravitate towards for spring. You are going to want top coat to finish this off. It does dry dull, and some of these larger flakes can create a texture, but nothing in this is going to be difficult to remove. So my swatch photo, you're going to see 3 coats of Let Me Hold It Lightly and a glossy top coat. Up next from LynB Designs, we have What's It Worth to Ya? This is described as a black to white thermal with green to violet shifting shimmer, red to green to gold shifting flakies, and a touch of gold hollow sparkle. This is going to be $12, and there is no cap. Formula on this is good, not too thick or too thin. Again, it spreads out nice and easily across the nail. I did get this opaque in 3 coats. You are definitely going to want top coat to finish this off. It does dry dull. It's kind of the nature of a thermal pigment as well, and it does dry with some bit of texture. This does transition from cold to warm very easily. I had no issues with that whatsoever. And removal on this one is going to take a little bit of scrubbing because of these tiny little micro glitters that are in here. So my swatch photo, you're going to see 3 coats of What's It Worth to Ya in a glossy top coat. Up next from my brand Pampered Polishes, we have Oh You Fancy, Huh? This is described as a sparkling holographic base with holographic flakes and glitter, as well as black and red glitter scattered throughout. This is going to be $13, and there is no cap. I think the formula on this is great. I wanted to go for more of that sparkly holographic flash and then just the accented red and black, so there's not a ton of the red and black in here, but you do get some out on every nail, and I personally think it's beautiful. And with all the different holographic elements that are in here, it does add a nice kind of hollow dimensional thing on the nail, and I am truly proud of this polish. You are going to want Topcoat just to kind of bring out the holographic flash and to hide any texture that the larger glitters might create. And removal might take some scrubbing. It's actually mostly a holographic pigment and then like holographic flakes and then like the holographic powder. It's mostly just holographic elements and then a little bit of glitter, so you might have a little bit of scrubbing, but nothing should be super difficult. But in my swatch photo, you're going to see 3 coats of Oh You Fancy Huh and a glossy top coat. I have a second product this month from my brand Pampered Polishes, and it's called Dazzle Them. This is described as a delicate matte topper with gold, silver, and platinum flakes. This is going to be $11.50, and again, there's no cap. I layered this one over a black, a white, a teal, and a nude, just to kind of give a variety of things that you could put this over. Obviously, you can put it over anything, but it will make whatever you wear it over matte. Nothing in this is going to dry textured or be difficult to remove, so you don't have to worry about top coating this. It is meant to kind of replace your top coat in your manicure. But if you don't like it matte, you can definitely always put a top coat on top of it. I think the formula is good. I think you get a good amount of these flakes out. I think it distributes nice and evenly. You don't have to manipulate it. And it's also, in my opinion, not one of those mattes that dries too quickly, like as you're working for it, and gives a lumpy finish. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 1 coat of Dazzle Them over a black, a white, a teal, and a nude. And lastly for today, from Lacquer, we have Regal. This is described as a flaky balm packed with silver hollow flake, gold, turquoise, and red metallic flakes with loads of hollow silver flakes. This is going to be $12.50, and there is no cap. This is a beautiful, fun party on the nails. This is such a New Year's Eve kind of color to me. I like the black and the gold New Year's Eve thing. I think it's pretty, don't get me wrong, but I like it with a touch of color, and I think this is the perfect New Year's Eve color. Formula was good. I got it completely opaque in 3 coats. You're definitely going to want top coat to finish this off. There's a ton of flakes in here, so it might dry with a little bit of texture, but nothing that 1 coat of glossy top coat can't cover up. And removal is decently easy. Everything in here is flakes, so some of it might have to be scrubbed off just a little bit, but nothing that like a glitter bomb would create at all, if that makes sense. I feel like I've just been rambling today. But in my swatch photo, you're going to see 3 coats of Regal and a glossy top coat. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know what you plan on picking up from this month's polish pickup. Let me know what your favorite was from this month's video from me. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.